The world is constantly changing, evolving at a pace that can be both exhilarating and overwhelming. One of the most dramatic changes in recent times is the rise of tourism, which has transformed cities and landscapes alike. Millions of people are traveling to every corner of the globe seeking adventure and new experiences. They want to experience different cultures, taste exotic foods and see new places that were once just distant dreams. This movement of people has a profound impact on the world. Tourism offers incredible opportunities for economic growth and cultural exchange. It connects people from different backgrounds, fostering understanding and mutual respect. It allows us to learn from each other, appreciate our differences and celebrate our shared humanity. However, tourism also presents challenges such as environmental degradation and cultural erosion. We must learn to manage tourism responsibly, ensuring that it benefits local communities and preserves natural habitats. We need to protect our planet and preserve its wonders for future generations, balancing the needs of tourists and the environment. This essay will explore the complex relationship between tourism and our planet, delving into the multifaceted impacts of this global phenomenon. We will examine the economic, social and environmental impacts of this global phenomenon, highlighting both the benefits and the drawbacks. We will also discuss the importance of sustainable tourism practices which aim to minimize negative impacts and enhance positive contributions. Join me on this journey as we delve into the world of travel and discover its profound effects on our world and how we can all contribute to a more sustainable future. The world has shrunk. Globalization has broken down barriers between nations. Improved transportation and communication have made travel easier and more affordable. As a result, international tourist arrivals have skyrocketed in recent decades. More and more people are venturing beyond their own borders. They seek adventure, relaxation and cultural immersion. This surge in global travel has opened up a wealth of opportunities. It has also created new challenges that we must address. The rise of mass tourism has led to the development of new destinations. Remote corners of the world are now accessible to travelers. This has brought economic benefits to many communities. However, it has also raised concerns about the preservation of fragile ecosystems and cultural identities. Tourism can be a powerful engine for economic growth, driving development and prosperity in many regions around the world. It creates jobs and generates revenue, providing livelihoods for countless individuals and families. This is especially important for developing countries, where tourism can be a significant source of income and a catalyst for development. Tourism can provide much-needed income and employment opportunities, helping to lift communities out of poverty and improve quality of life. The construction of hotels, restaurants and transportation infrastructure creates jobs in the tourism sector, from construction workers to service staff. Tourism also supports businesses that cater to tourists, such as souvenir shops, tour operators and restaurants, creating a ripple effect throughout the local economy. This influx of money can boost local economies and improve living standards, leading to better public services and infrastructure. However, there can be downsides to relying heavily on tourism, as it can create economic vulnerabilities. Economic leakage occurs when profits from tourism leave the local economy, reducing the benefits for local communities. This can happen when foreign-owned companies dominate the tourism industry, taking a significant share of the revenue. Overdependence on tourism can also make economies vulnerable to external shocks, such as economic recessions or natural disasters, which can lead to sudden and severe economic downturns. Tourism, while economically beneficial, can strain the environment. The influx of visitors to natural sites often leads to overcrowding, which can damage delicate ecosystems and leave behind a trail of waste. The carbon footprint of travel, especially air travel, is immense. Each flight contributes to the accumulation of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. These emissions are a significant contributor to climate change, exacerbating global warming and leading to the melting of glaciers and more extreme weather patterns. Increased tourism often leads to greater demand for resources such as water and energy. Hotels and resorts consume vast amounts of water for pools, landscaping and guest use, while air conditioning units run constantly to keep tourists comfortable. This can put stress on local ecosystems, depleting natural resources and causing environmental degradation. Overused trails can lead to soil erosion, and deforestation for new developments can destroy habitats. The construction of hotels and resorts can destroy natural habitats, displacing wildlife and altering the landscape irreversibly. Pollution from tourist activities, such as littering and wastewater discharge, can have devastating effects on the environment. This pollution degrades water quality, harms marine life, and can lead to the death of fish and the bleaching of coral reefs. The exploitation of wildlife for entertainment and souvenirs is another dark side of tourism. Activities like elephant rides and the sale of products made from animal parts contribute to the suffering and decline of wildlife populations. This exploitation poses a serious threat to biodiversity, pushing many species towards endangerment and even extinction. However, tourism can also be a force for conservation. When managed responsibly, it can raise awareness and funds for the protection of natural areas. When people experience the beauty of nature firsthand, they develop a deeper appreciation for it. This appreciation often translates into support for conservation efforts, whether through volunteering, donations, or advocating for environmental protection. Tourism can provide economic incentives to conserve natural areas and wildlife, turning visitors into stewards of the environment and ensuring that these precious resources are preserved for future generations. Section 5. Tourism with a conscience. The concept of sustainable tourism has emerged as a response to the challenges posed by mass tourism. Sustainable tourism aims to minimize the negative impacts of tourism while maximizing its positive contributions. It's about preserving our planet for future generations while ensuring that local communities benefit from tourism. Sustainable tourism practices encompass a wide range of initiatives. These include promoting responsible travel behavior, supporting local businesses, conserving water and energy, reducing waste and pollution, and protecting wildlife and cultural heritage. Section 6. The rise of ecotourism. Ecotourism is a growing segment of the tourism industry that focuses on responsible travel to natural areas. It aims to conserve the environment, educate visitors, and benefit local communities. Ecotourism activities often involve observing wildlife in their natural habitats, hiking, camping, and participating in conservation projects. Ecotourism can provide economic opportunities for local communities while promoting conservation. By involving local people in tourism ventures, ecotourism can help to empower communities and preserve their cultural heritage. However, it is essential to ensure that ecotourism is managed sustainably and does not lead to the degradation of the very environments it seeks to protect. Section 7. Communities and cultures. Tourism can have a profound impact on the cultures and traditions of host communities. The interaction between tourists and locals can foster cultural exchange and understanding. Tourists can learn about different ways of life, customs, and beliefs. However, tourism can also lead to the commodification and exploitation of culture. Authentic cultural experiences can be turned into staged performances for tourists. This can erode the integrity of traditions and create resentment among local populations. Section 8. The future of travel. The tourism industry is constantly evolving. New trends and technologies are shaping the way we travel. The rise of digital platforms has made it easier for travelers to plan their trips, find accommodation, and connect with locals. Virtual reality and augmented reality are transforming the travel experience. These technologies allow travelers to explore destinations virtually before they even leave home. They can also enhance on-site experiences by providing interactive guides and information. Section 9. Personal reflections. Over the course of my career, I have witnessed both the awe-inspiring beauty of our planet and the devastating impacts of human activity. Tourism, when done responsibly, has the power to connect people with nature and foster a sense of wonder and appreciation for our planet. However, we must acknowledge that tourism can also contribute to the degradation of the very environments and cultures it seeks to celebrate. It's our collective responsibility to ensure that tourism becomes a force for good, promoting conservation, cultural understanding, and sustainable development. Section 10. A call to action. The future of tourism lies in our hands. We must all do our part to ensure that tourism is a sustainable and responsible industry. Governments, businesses, and travelers all have a role to play. As travelers, we can make conscious choices to reduce our environmental impact. We can choose eco-friendly accommodations, support local businesses, respect wildlife and cultural heritage, and minimize our waste and pollution. By embracing sustainable tourism practices, we can help to preserve the wonders of our planet for generations to come.